Welcome to Spotlight. I'm Hale Walker, and my guest today is Deb Johnson and Brent Gillette with the United Way. And we're sponsored through the generosity of Blue Water Area Transit. Deb, Brent, thanks so much for being with us today. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
We appreciate you being here to talk to us about this important topic.
It is an important topic. So, you know, it's a big time for the United Way, but I've got to say at the exact same time that everything I'm reading and that I'm hearing is the need for basic needs is higher today than we've seen in years. So with that, let me open it up and share with our viewers exactly what time of year this is.
Yeah, this is our normal campaign year, and we are out pounding the pavement, asking people to donate to the United Way to bridge the gap for those who have that can help to those that reach out for a helping hand. And you're absolutely right, Hal. We've seemed to gone backwards. Everything seems to be going into that basic needs mode of saying survival is important right now. You know, houses are at risk, utilities are at risk, water's at risk, all of those basic needs that a lot of times we take for granted that people have a hard time making, and it's a necessity for life.
So what is the goal this year? What is the dollar amount, and are you optimistic that we're going to be able to break that number? I know it always comes down to the last minute.
Yeah, it always is. But I'll tell you what, we've got a dynamo working for us this year. Our face and our spokesperson, our champion with Deb at the helm. 900,000 is our goal this year to try and bridge that gap. We didn't quite make that much last year, and we had to say no a few times. So we're hoping not to have to say no. But I feel very confident that she's going to blow that right out of the water because she's really doing a lot of great things.
Well, if there's money to be raised somewhere, you know that Deb Johnson is behind there.
I know. I'm surprised I have any friends left in this county, but I do. And I want to talk about a couple things. When Brent asked me to be the chairperson, I thought, I don't know how I can possibly fit this in because I also do solicit money for a lot of other great causes. Sure. But one of the things about the United Way why I said yes is the United Way does fund a lot of the programs that I would support anyways. And they also support organizations that are very compatible with what we do, the work we do at St. Clair County Community Mental Health. So for example, you know, you were talking about even basic needs. A lot of the people that we provide mental health services to are lacking housing, food, utility assistance. They need money for that. If they have a house, there's all kinds of needs like that. So those basic needs are at a high level. The people need help more now more than ever. And then we just learned that I chair the Community Service Coordinating Body, and we had a meeting last week, and Blue Water Community Action Agency reported they were out of funding for emergency utility assistance. So United Way actually still has a little bit left. So probably the more I say it, it will go soon. But that's okay. The intent is to help people who need that help. So if somebody was in need of that right now, they can contact the United Way. But there's a lot of other great things that they do, and so I'm hoping that we can raise the money. They also have funded through Catholic Charities people receiving mental health services, which of course is what we do, and that helps us out. We're going to serve over 7,000 people at Community Mental Health this year. So any bit that other people can do in the community helps us.
And you guys are sort of caught between a rock and a hard place because I know that there are ongoing organizations that have all the greatest intentions in the world that are still coming and knocking on your doors to be part of the United Way. Are you seeing that increasing, or are you focusing on?
Yeah, it's still increasing, but we still have our basic impact areas, you know, and one of them is basic needs, the other is education, financial stability, health and wellness. And so if you don't fit in those areas, then you're kind of on the second tier at that point for us. So, because we haven't yet fully funded those four yet. Sure. And when we get there, then we'll be looking outside of that realm. But, you know, it's like the old saying, you got to clean your own backyard before you go elsewhere.
And it's solving world hunger. It's not an easy thing to do.
Very true. And, you know, in our community, we're watching that working poor segment grow. It's amazing to me how many people are working every day, 1 and 2 jobs, and barely making it at the end of the month. And those are the ones that all it takes is one hiccup, and they're knocking on our door looking for a little bit of help just to get over the hump.
So maybe Deb, touch on the methodology. You know, historically, we all know the United way of going to the employers and a payroll deduction. What's sort of your strategy for this year?
Well, that of course is the top strategy. We are hoping that we have a lot of employers that do it year after year. We know there are some big employers that have moved into the county, more industrial manufacturing, I guess. We're going to try to meet with those folks to see if they will offer payroll deduction. So if anybody listening wants to do payroll deduction, they should contact Brent at the United Way, and he will talk to them about that. But in addition to the payroll deduction, I thought that we needed to do a few other things. And so one of the ideas, and actually one of the people that work for me came up with this, not me. Her name is Sarah, and she's pictured here with me. But it's a spin-off from something she saw online for online fundraising, which was bingo cards.
Okay.
But we wanted to do something that equaled 100 because I don't know if we mentioned yet, this is the 100th year anniversary of the United Way in St. Clair County. Not nationally, in St. Clair County, 100 years. So if you fill this envelope up, it's like, give me a high five for United Way, high five, and you can put a picture of like you and somebody giving a high five and on your social media, and people will say, I'll give you a 5, 10, 20. My mother, when I did it the other day, I said, Mom, how much will you give me for this? Give me a high five. And then I said, do you think Dad will take our picture? He doesn't use cell phones. He's 87. She's like, no. So I have a picture of me and my mom high-fiving, but a picture of my mom. She goes, I'll give you $100 so that you stop doing this. I said, we were just at home.
Any way we can raise the money, right?
And I said, okay. So I got $100 from my generous parents. But at any rate, but other people, I filled up 3 with, that was my third one. But it's just really easy. I put it out there. But I have friends that are like, I didn't know how was I to give you the money? So I'll give it to you when I see you. And I said, okay. So, and some people just Venmo'd me and didn't tell me they did. So I checked my Venmo and I put it in there. So it's really easy, and if anybody would like to do this, contact the United Way has envelopes. We have them at Community Mental Health. We are signing them out to people. They're numbered. We have 1,000, and if 1,000 people could each raise $100, it's $100,000.
Exactly.
And I'm hoping that would be what it takes to get us from 900 to $1 million for the campaign this year.
And the best way to contact United Way, Brent, is how?
Is our phone number at the area code 810-985-8169, and you can hit 118 is my direct extension and talk to me directly.
Thank you both for being here today with us, and I wish you the very best of luck in this campaign.
Can we do one more quick thing?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yes, the centennial celebration, because it's 100 years, we're having a centennial celebration, and we can get these out to anybody who wants them. It's Thursday, November 14th. It starts at 5:30 at the River Crab, and it is a sit-down meal. There will be a limited menu, 4 options, and you can you'll pick what you want. The tickets are only $100. We're looking for sponsors for the event, anywhere ranging from $100 to $5,000. You get tickets at certain levels. We'll give you a lot of good promotion all over the county if you donate to this or sponsor us. And then also, maybe you're watching and you say, I don't have a big company, but I'd love to make a big basket for your silent auction. Okay, we'll take it. A coffee basket, a wine basket. I mean, any kind of a basket, people will bid on most things, right? So any of that, we need that help. These things are available on the United Way website. They're available from me or Brent, either way. And we hope to see you at this event. It's going to be great, limited to the first 200 people. And, we're looking for table captains, too. If you even fill a table of 4, you're going to be entered into a nice prize, raffle drawing for, or a drawing, whatever you call it, just for a nice self-care package, like a massage and things like that, a spa day.
Thanks, Deb, and you are absolutely right. You've got one dynamo in charge of this thing. You don't have to say a word, Brent.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here, and thank you for tuning in to Thumbcoast TV. I'm Hale Walker, and this is Spotlight.